All right, so the day has come to finally pull everything out of Adam's 99 Vert. Sadly,
it's true.
Such a beautiful car.
Sure was.
Got it for a good price, and it ran well, and it lasted how many events?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Like at least 10.
With no problems, besides power steering hose.
Yeah, and that blew like a couple days after one of the events, so it didn't even happen at the event.
And so this car has been nothing but faithful and loyal. It's a dear Adam.
And I have very bad luck with getting cars that are reliable. And it's very sad that I gotta start tearing her apart because she was the most reliable thing I've had so far.
Ever.
Bro,
I swear, ever. Like, this thing has not, it's crazy. It's a 99, the last year, you know?
Yeah. It's pretty sad.
And it was beautiful, dude. The day we picked her up, remember that? It's fucking sad. Yeah. Now we're gonna tear everything out in her though, and put her in the 318. You guys know the Smurf car. Sorry, Adam.
Yeah.
It is pretty though. It's pretty. But
why can't it be like the Spider-Man car, like the Superman car?
we already got the brake lines loosened, because that's always my main worry, is stripping out the hard line. But they're loosened, front and rear. So we're gonna start pulling the front first though, and swap the fronts, pull the shell out, pull the other one in, pull the front out, and then drop this one in there. I just said swap the fronts, you know. But and then we're gonna do the rear end second, because we know we can do that very quickly.
A lot more easier than the front.
Yeah, the front end's a little harder. Much faith in us. Let us know in the comments below if you got faith in me and Adam or not.
That's right.
Because this is going to be a little series. There's going to be more than one video. Because obviously it's going to take more than one day. And you know how that goes. But alright, we're going to get started. Now that the car is cooled down, we're going to start with the X-brace and the exhaust.
Drive shaft.
Then drive shaft, yep. And then we'll loosen up everything that's on the frame. We got jack stands, we got jacks, engine hoist. We're gonna drop the whole front end, struts and all, everything.
Literally, whole swap.
So we got to get to disconnecting now. Alright, well, we got the X-brace off, the exhaust off. Took it all down in one piece, fairly easy. Next, we're gonna loosen everything but the subframe, really, and probably the top shock mounts, and then unhook the harness and all that good stuff. Gas lines, and let's see. Yeah, I mean,
make sure when you take your bolts out, just put them right back where they came from, so you don't lose them.
yeah. So we have to remove the fuel lines. We have to remove the steering coupler, because he's gonna have to get in alignment after this, obviously. But we have to remove the steering coupler, and we're gonna remove the control arms from here, the sway bar, the front sway bar, and then we're gonna leave the subframe hooked up. That way, that's the last 4 bolts we'll have to undo, and yeah, pull it right out. So just don't forget your grounds. Obviously, you want to make sure, get everything. And when you pull the motor, do it really slow so you don't break anything. But yep, we're gonna get to pulling all that stuff I just mentioned, so hopefully it's good. We still had to remove the drive shaft and the shift linkage for the transmission, and also the carrier, because obviously that's built or bolted to the trans. It's just a little clip, simple, has a little pin, like you flip the clip up, pull the pin out. All right, so as you can tell, the lighting is a lot better. My voice might be a lot better. And maybe the camera quality, I don't know. But we got some new stuff, so it'll be a lot easier to show you underneath the car now. But I wanted to show you this clip. Forgot to mention, gonna forget to mention a lot, so get used to that. But I will mention it. When trying to get this clip off way up here, it's easy if you just drop the 4 bolts holding the transmission brace. Yes, Adam's trans mounts are blown, but just a little bit. Whatever. We got one extra one. He'll have to order some. But so this pin, it's up here. Now that you can see it, our good light, we dropped the trans. I was struggling for a few minutes and remembered. So here's the clip. Alright. And now your shifting carrier is loose. But as you see, there's like a little hole up there. This slides through the little carrier and then clips down on your transmission right here. It's a pain in the arse, but the main spot you have to get to is right here, because it's got like a little, I guess, dowel spot where it clips into, and that's what makes it a pain in the ass to get out. But we got it out. So now the trans is totally unhooked from the car, besides the clutch, the clutch cable cord wire, the slave cable.
That one cable has got the juicy juice in there that makes it go skate.
This right here. So we'll just unhook it up here, and the trans will be done. Besides the, I believe it's the. Oh, okay. Never mind. Look, it's done. Wait, I unhooked the sensor. So the trans is done, and now time to move to the front. So we'll update you on that once we get closer. But
all right, what you doing, Jordan?
just broke the clutch line loose, and I'm getting fluid dripped all over my arms, but it's a part of the game. But this damn darn 323 clutch.
Yeah, it's tightening.
There we go. It is cool that the type of nut that they put on this brake line, because you could spin it instead of it spinning when you. Oh yeah, look at all that.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Sprung a leak there, bud.
Alright. All down the elbow. Dang, that's when you're like, oh! Don't go all the way down the elbow. Alright. She's off. Okay, so before we leave tonight, I wanted to tell you what we got off. Got the coupler unbolted, the steering coupler, and we took it off on the shaft so we could reuse the same rag joint, as they called it back in the day. But and it's a lot easier to, while you're putting the subframe back up, to have the coupler on the actual rack, the steering rack. That way you can like bend this coupler around to get it on your shaft for the steering wheel. But yeah, this brake fluid's kind of burning a little bit. But so we got the exhaust off today, we got the drive shaft off today, we got the O2 sensors out, the shift linkage undone, the shifting carrier. We got, here's one of your washers right here, we'll put it back on there. Still got the stock crap in there. It's really good. But unhooked the sensor for the transmission, got the front brake lines unhooked, and tomorrow we're gonna, and we got the sway bar unhooked, but tomorrow we're gonna finish up with like the main bolts, which there's only 2 here, 2 here, and then 4 on the subframe, and the 3 up top for the struts. But we won't unhook those once we mess with the wires. Tomorrow is wires, yay! Shouldn't be much though, just unhooking the harness from the chassis, and but there's a lot of wires because it is OBD2. So we're swapping into an OBD1 car, so whatever. We're taking everything out of this car and putting it in that car, front and rear. So keep watching, you learn something maybe, because I'm learning some too, you know. Alright, we'll be back tomorrow. Bro, I'm getting dripped on. I gotta wash my hands. Oh, it's still on?